MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Tampa Bay Rays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Ryan Yarbrough is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leading off for Houston, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back.
First pitch, 7:07.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And he popped him up. Adames moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a two-out walk.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 2, Alex.
So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. One ball, one strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Altuve is off at first with two away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are two on as we'll see how this is scored.
You don't hero as a pitcher. That can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Into the box now, number 44. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Justin Verlander will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Standing in, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Tommy Pham waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tommy.
Standing in, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Verlander, originally from the state of Virginia. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this. You show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Meadows, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ji-Man Choi becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Garcia.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went
and that misses ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Set to deliver on 2-1, and he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Still down 3-0. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Batting 8th, the right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One and one to Chirinos.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Runner at first here, 1 man out. full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here's the payoff pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Springer has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in. Reddick, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Brendan Lowe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
first offering on its way.
Nope,
Now a
that's
fastball, a bit too low
Nope,
here.
no.
It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Two balls and two strikes now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. And it's fouled away. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Verlander gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Fouled away. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Count remains 2-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Low takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
In now, Alex Bregman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another full count pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, number 44. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Cut fastball misses 2-2. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Kevin Kiermaier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he sends it on the ground to first. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Meadows at second. Pham on at first with 2 down. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Number 49 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 49.
Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. He's running. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there he goes towards second. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Digging in for his second at bat, Robinson Chirinos, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Avisail Garcia 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Oh, just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, number 8.
Striding into the box, Brandon Lowe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brandon Lowe goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Skied into very shallow right. Reddick is there, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Michael Brantley. 4-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. Altuve leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's popped up out towards short right field. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in now, number 44. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Middle of the night from St. Pete. It's now 4-0 Houston. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And leading off for the Rays, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Riddick racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. One out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
1 and 2.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be Willy Adames. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-0 count, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail here 4-0. Oliver Drake takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. And she'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And that misses 2-2. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
The batter, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Gurriel, base runner at first with 1 out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Still even at 2-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson.
Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, that grounder caught him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next up for the Astros, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1. Two out, bases loaded. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Right side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 5, the Rays nothing. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. No hits to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Springer. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 5-2 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Choi at second with 2 down. And it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Jose Altuve.
From the stretch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
The 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time, and a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Number 44 will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Number 44 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. The 2-2 one more time. Taken high and deep to right. Garcia looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Diego Castillo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. Here comes the first pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
In now, Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slider laid off for a ball.
No strike.
Two and one now. Correa stands at first with 1 out. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Strike called. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier moves over, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Astros 8, the Rays 2. Leading off the inning, Kevin Kiermaier. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Full count still.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Will Harris takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Will Harris.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows down the 3rd baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at 3rd, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So coming to the plate, Avisail Garcia. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. This is popped up. Bregman has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 8-3. Number 70
please.
enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 70.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jose Altuve will be next. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Houston, number 30, Hector Rondon.
So stepping in, Brendan Lowe. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Low on at first, nobody out. Drilled on the ground to short. Altuve for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Now batting, Joey Wendell, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Rondon looks in. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
This is on the ground over the first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Nothing doing for Tampa. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Number 44 will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-2 to third. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Great reaction on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ryan Presley, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Ryan Presley.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Presley. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And that misses 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
No batter.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Adames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Down and away, ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Kiermaier gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Austin Meadows. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 2-2, and it's fouled away. ready with the 2-2 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Three-two pitch. Popped him up. Chirinos waits on it. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So digging in now, Tommy Pham. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Two out with the man at first. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Backhanded. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
So striding in, Ji-Man Choi. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Roberto Osuna takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Roberto Osuna. Now batting, right fielder, Avisaíl.
Standing in now, Avisaíl Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Astros are going to live the fight another day. They stave off elimination here in Game 4 as this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Eight to 6 the final score tonight. The Astros used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Justin Verlander earns the victory on the mound. Ryan Yarbrough worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Mike Foltynewicz gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Joyce. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Catch of Berea has it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Jack Flaherty has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher, Ryan Newton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
Nope, 1-0.
The 1-0 now to McCann. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. McCann, a native of Georgia. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this. You show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Bouncer to the left side, and that's going to be a base hit from McCann.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring in the order.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. McCann aboard here at first with nobody out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it. But I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
But no double play here as he's back in safely at third.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
0-1. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Donaldson tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Fowler will make the play. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. Wong calls for it. And that retires the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Braves on top, 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Hero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 1-1 the count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ozuna over at second. Wong on at first with nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with 2 gone here, here's a final look at our first round bracket. The winner of our ball game here, of course, will see their logo slide over into the NLCS bracket. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first. And the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Next to bat for Atlanta, Billy Hamilton. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And he fouls this one off. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Adeiny Echeverria waits on deck. Popped up. And no one will track it down. The 3-2 pitch. Carpenter trying to get there. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. Set and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Hamilton on second. Echeverria at first with no outs. Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9. No pitcher.
The pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat, and the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more if they're with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Markakis, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. And that gets him on the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Swanson brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping in, Matt Joyce hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pop the mitt. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Bader will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
In there, 1-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. It's the fifth and final game of the series, moving to the fourth inning now. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals nothing. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 23.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First offering on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Paul DeYoung. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Slow curveball. Like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Colton Wong. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals 1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Echeverria now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
The second baseman, Adeney.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Dansby Swanson waits on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball.
7.
So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 26, Mike Fulton-Evans.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher Mike Fulton-Evans digs into bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extended the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I put 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Fouled away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. One left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
All right, thanks,
the
Heidi.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The pitcher, number 22.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In there, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Ozuna is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Liner in there for a base hit. The relay throw, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. A leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
So stepping in, Marcell Ozuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, second baseman, Clinching Wong.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Colton Wong is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. This will kick up against the wall now. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He scores as it's now a 3-2 ball game. And what's the third base coach doing? Not doing his job there, that's for sure.
Carpenter.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. St. Louis is out in front, 3-2. Stepping up now, Adeiny Echeverria. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The second baseman, Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big number.
Well, you know what, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through on this one.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bader moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen in Devo right now.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Standing in now, Matt Joyce, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Back up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Cardinal error, and 2 left. We're on to the 7th inning now in the deciding Game 5. It's the Braves 4 and the Cardinals 3. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Shane Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now that.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. On to first, a double play. Ready for another chance? Jack Flaherty. He's
now
1 for 2 in the ball game.
Pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
First delivery to him on the way. In the air to straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Score holds it. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Bader is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, J.D. Echeverria.
Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Now batting.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Dansby Swanson. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves strand one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Tomlin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 32, Josh Tomlin. Now playing second.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. And he popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Molina on at first, nobody out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Ready now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's the 1-1. First, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Still down a run. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian McCann. He flew out his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is pulled into right. Fowler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Albies, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pitches a called strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Riley, the spear to the heart on the first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Matt Joyce. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Ready on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for Atlanta, and it remains a 4-3 game. Mark Melanson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 36. Mark.
Striding in to start the 9th, Matt Carpenter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. McCann shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now in the box, Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Next to the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison.
Cardinals are down to their final out now. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time, the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight one-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And it's 1 down, 2 to go for the Braves. They're off to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Now, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.